You need to yearn for that person. You need to go through that motion of wanting them again, of missing them, because you know you truly loved them when you yearn. When you do those cringy, silly things, when you post something and hope that they notice it, or change your song on your Instagram, or, upload something like an Instagram post and change the song or make a caption kind of witty so that they can notice it if they ever do. And it's funny because I was thinking about this recently, is the fact that our version of yearning nowadays is it's really cringe, I guess, in a way. We post some things because we want people to notice. We want them to notice, whether that's the way we deliberately set up our Instagram page, or um, a captions, like captions for our photos or whatever it may be, just so that they notice it, just so that they know we miss them, or our reposts too. And it's funny because some people may think it's cringe, but in a way it has to be. People always say, man, you shouldn't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I think it's beautiful because it means you really loved them. It means you really missed them. It means that you cared about them. And it's okay to yearn. It's not bad. It just means you really did love that person. You really did want them. I'm not saying yearn forever. Don't do that, obviously, of course. But let's say like 2, 3 months, 4 months after the breakup, it's okay to yearn. Go for it. I hold no judgment for that, because every guy, and I assume every girl does it. We yearn because it's in our nature to miss someone that was part of our lives for so long and now it's gone. And yes, what we may do is cringy, but in the moment, we don't think so. In the moment, we're just thinking based of our hearts. And that's beautiful, to think with not our heads, but with our hearts, because we really loved them. Sometimes it does mean kind of writing a letter and getting flowers and dropping it off at their apartment or their house and hoping that they read it and reach out to you. And it's scary when you do that. It's scary. It's scary when you do it. But at the time when it happens, you don't think, because you only think with your heart, because you care about them. You want them to know you care about them. I think yearning is as beautiful as love. It's interesting because if you don't miss them, did you really love them? If you don't miss that person, then did you even care? If you don't yearn, do you even miss them? I think yearning is, it's beautiful, because at the time I remember the times I've yearned, and I've all I can think in my head during those times is, I'm doing this because I want them to know I still care. I'm doing this because I want them to know that they still matter to me. And even though they are no longer part of my life, I'm doing it because I also want them to know that there will never be a time where they can reach out to me and I won't respond, because I will always respond to them, because they were a big chapter of my life. But it's weird. It's love that has nowhere to go, so you yearn. You yearn for them. You yearn for what once was, because it no longer is there. And sometimes that does mean kind of sending that risky text, hoping that they message back, texting your ex, sending a happy birthday message, writing a letter, writing a song, driving by their house, playing loud music, just so that they notice. All of these things, while they may be a bit cringy, it's what makes love beautiful, because you need that. I think that's where true love gets shown for a bit. I think the last little bit of love, because where you have love for this person and it has nowhere to go, you just kind of don't know what to do. You can't give it to someone else because it won't work. Slap a new face on it and try to give them that same love, it won't work, because eventually you'll think about that other person, your ex, the person you really loved. Not only will that hurt, and not only will this hurt you, it'll hurt them, this new person. So yearn. Sing your heart out to that song, that breakup song that you can relate to now. Write that letter that you may send or may never send. Get those flowers and put them on their car. Although be careful with that, because I don't know how that works. Write a song about them, even though you may never play it for them. Get the clothing that they said that it would look good on you, even though at the time you didn't believe them. You get it, and you look in the mirror and you say, man, they would have liked this. Put up those Instagram photos and write that caption that kind of is a nod to them, and hopefully that they notice, but you don't know if they will. Post that story and hopefully hope that they notice it, even though you also don't know that as well. Yearn because you really loved them. But it doesn't mean you should yearn forever. Don't do that. Because eventually you have to accept reality for what it is. But with the love that you have left over that has no place to go, it's okay. Even though some people might think it's cringe, don't do that, don't do that. It's what your heart thinks at the time. It's what your heart wants. For them to notice, even if there's a chance that they do or they don't. In the end, you did it anyways. Because you still love them. There is still love for them in you. It's okay to yearn. Just don't let it consume your life.